What's going on, everybody? It's Blackjack. Welcome back to Valhalla. You have no new notifications or reminders. Jill wants to buy a fan, even though it's winter. Buying one will prevent her from getting too distracted. You can now use nano camo to customize your room. Sweet, I want that. What's a nano camo? Something to liven up things in this room. Let's get it. That's what I'm saying. Let's do it. All right, so I need to buy her. I got so distracted trying to do the intro, I actually forgot what I have to buy her. Okay. She needs. Fuck! What was the thing that she needed? Hold on. Was it like a fan? She needed a fan. Kiss game poster, quickly house. No. Is it? Wait. Joker Cyclone? Despite the noisy name, it's just a fan. Fans are really good. Okay, this is what I need then. Okay, I think we're good. Yeah, I got her a fan. She's happy. Jill bought herself what she wanted, and she's really pleased. She will surely focus at work. Nice. NanoCam. Okay, so I'm guessing this is like an app? NanoCam app. Nice. Customized NanoCam app. Incredible. Augmented eye, of course it would say that. Oh, I can make the walls different colors. Oh, damn. That's hot. I kind of want that one. Oh my god, that looks so cool. Our room is like 15 times cooler now. I don't care if I spend $1,500 on it. Mascot. Oh no, about. Oh no, wait. Founded in 2068 and pioneer of the nano machine fabric capable of real-time texture swap. I like that they actually gave an explanation for how you can just magically change your wallpaper. Meant for military use, we bring our products to the general public at the most affordable prices. Sweet. Alright, you know what? Actually, let's hear about the mascot. Camotan is our mascot. She's designed by veteran character designer from Sukeban Games, Kiririn51, which, by the way, is actually a Twitter handle. You can follow them at Kiririn51. Birth date, I'm guessing that's January 24th. Bust 85. I'm guessing that's bust. I don't know what else that would be. Weight 65, height 90. It's metric system. I don't. America. Likes Musashi Battleship, Tactical Fashion, and Peach Cake. Okay, good to know. Augmented Eye. Alarms rise as the Apollo Trust Bank suffers terrorist attack. Updating. Hijack screens at downtown Casanova announce what seems to be a terrorist threat aimed at the Apollo Trust Bank. The information suggests that a currently unidentified bomber is already inside the building. The White Knights counter-terrorism unit responded to the threat immediately. However, the bank was then locked down by an external network attack. We might be dealing with a dual threat here, CTU's Chloe Bauer told AE. The bank has been sealed shut using its own disaster prevention system. However, none of the terminals at the bank were working at the time. The building is basically sealed at this point. The hostages are trapped. Hope Say is alright. I hope so too. By the way, did anything come up when I went to NanoCam? No, it didn't. Okay, good. I was trying to make sure I didn't miss any dialogue. Nothing new here? Oh no, there is something new here. We'll get there in a minute, though. The Augmented Eye is being attacked. Hi, everyone. We take your security seriously here at the Augmented Eye, and we have the obligation to disclose that recent articles on Alice Rabbit were vandalized by who we think is Alice Rabbit themselves, or a very good impersonator. We want to extend our apologies and inform that we will be limiting our coverage of Alice Rabbit to just factual news and not entertainment pieces. Sincerely, the AE staff. Thank God I don't pay these fuckers for a sub. Pollution to reach historic levels next year. Just very on the nose. It's necessary, but you're on the nose. Even though most countries in the world have adapted their economies to solve the ongoing problem of climate change, it really is talking about America. Good City still relies on ancient technologies in order to keep costs low with profits high. As a result of this backwards policy, it seems as though we'll be experiencing a huge increase in air pollution next year. Our contamination levels will force the whole population to move away from a lot of areas within the city. The soil is dying at an alarming pace, said experts in a report. Having to buy special raincoats and umbrellas does suck, but experts say you better get used to it. before. How long until someone says pollution is good? Jill, there's a book. I wouldn't doubt that for a second. A white knight just beat me up. Streaming Chan threat. Apollo Bank is getting attacked. Let's start here. And no one is reporting on it. Are you actually surprised? Considering the nature of their threats, it's clear that Quincy doesn't want to take the blame. What a fucking coward. Hey, do we have any sources there? I'm posting from the site. It looks like someone's inside the bank with a huge bomb threatening to blow up the building. Any demands? They want Quincy to quit in the night and the White Knights disbanded. Wow, so they're actually helping the protesters? That's not the way to help the people. What if this is just a huge false flag to blame the opposition? I wouldn't be surprised. This fucking place, lol. Let's wait for more info. May the gods guide say to safety. Yeah, I'm actually thinking of her more in this situation the more of a joke constantly brings her up. Streaming Chan thread. Streaming Chan went nuts last night. Where the hell is she now? I don't even recognize the place she's at right now. Doesn't look pretty either. At least she's getting some rest. What did I miss? Streaming Chan went to Valhalla, got a bit drunk, and got the hell out of there all hyper. Tried to steal snacks from a vending machine, but the thing defended itself with an electric shock. I'm gonna marry Streaming Chan. That's freaking nuts. You don't just mess with those things. She fell asleep from the shock. As expected from Streaming Chan. I just hope nothing happens to her while she lays there. Falls asleep at a shoddy back street in Glitch City. She'll be fine. This thread is closed. She was either already tired or the alcohol got to her somehow. Can we just say it's a combination of both and call it a day? A white knight just beat me up. I'm fucking crying right now. Let me tell you the story. I'm waiting for the OP to deliver. I'm here. Anyway, here it goes. I was going home after buying groceries at the store. I was very tired because I had to line up for hours just to buy milk. When I'm finally out of there, a group of 3 white knights stopped me and started asking me for my ID, and also wanted to see my bag to check if I wasn't a scalper. And once they saw everything was in order, they asked me for a military service ID, and just what the fuck? Why would I have that on me? And there's no enforced conscription anymore. It doesn't make sense. And because I didn't have it on me, they asked for money or else they plant drugs on me. I of course refused, but they lose their patience, and one of them hit me right in the temple with a gun. I was bleeding like crazy on the floor, so they just took my groceries and left. Holy shit, man. I fucking hate this place. I hate it so much. I want to leave this fucking hellhole. I'm so tired of this shit every fucking day. This thread is closed. Joe, I've been lucky to never have that kind of problem with the White Knights, I guess. Jesus, that is fucking frightening. Alright. Well then. Ready to go to work, everybody? It's that time. Saturday, December 17th, which I imagine is the day where shit's gonna go haywire. Good evening. Huh? I didn't expect you today. I was waiting for you to call and say you wouldn't be coming or something. Things at the Apollo Bank are getting ugly, so that means more people will be looking for a drink. Sadly, yeah. You can take a break, you know. You're quite the hard worker. And the streets are not exactly safe right now. They've never been when you get down to it. And besides, I can't afford to not come with the bar closing soon. I wonder if any bar has used impending closure as a means of getting their employees to work. Seems like the total opposite would happen. Not to mention I get bored out of my mind, out of my brains in my apartment, so I'd rather come here anyway. What did you say? Nothing important. Gil isn't back yet? Nope, I wouldn't worry too much about him though. If you say so. Say, what's this bottle? A client gave it to me yesterday. A gift of sorts, I'm guessing. Oh, cool. It's some sort of rum? Rum? Nice! Want me to serve you a bit of it? Yeah, sure. Let's get boss some rum. Go to the bottled drinks. Drag it to the shaker for mixing. Rum! That's how it works. You just it's chilled rum. Or is it like rum on the rocks? I'm kind of curious. Alright. Here. Alright! I'm gonna enjoy this in my office, thanks! Anytime. Okay then. Alrighty, we're just gonna keep the playlist as is. Let's keep it moving. Time to serve, mix, and change lot. Nope. Wait, that's not how it goes. No one here to retort. Man, it feels lonely without Gil here. Nah. I just hope the restlessness in the streets doesn't lead to dangerous or weird types coming in here. And what a start. Good evening. Holy shit, that was a record-breaking jinx. Welcome to Valhalla. What can I get you? I'll have a blue fairy. Don't make a joke about becoming real. Don't make a joke about becoming real. On it. Let's give this, brain a blue fairy. Okay. Blue fairy it is. 4 aldehyde. 1 flanergide. We're gonna give him some karmatrine. We're gonna age it. We're gonna mix it. It's done. Here you go. Nice. Yeah. This is the thing. So, how are you gonna... Oh, you can grab stuff. Should have figured as much. You can drink stuff and eat. I have the same system Lilum do. Can I ask you something, Miss... It's a girl, and I gave him the deepest man voice I could. Call me Taylor, just Taylor. And yes, a cutie like you can ask me anything. Okay, Taylor. You have to be the first person I've met that didn't go, okay, just Taylor. Nah, too easy. You are a brain in a jar, right? I'm sure not a hologram of that, I'm sure. Yep, I'm a bona fide human brain in a jar. Is this actually just Taylor Swift's brain? So... how... why... What, does my handsomeness make you speechless? Actually, I don't know if Taylor... well, no, she said miss. You're not something a girl sees every day. And that's saying quite a bit in these parts. Fear not, for I have a speech prepared for these situations. A speech? You're seeing one of the 5 great living bottled brains of the world. We are brains living in conditions that allow us to exist as any other humanoid creature. All while computers in our jars scan our activities. In a slow but steady manner, we are helping the world understand the inner workings of nature's most complex computer. I'm guessing you prepared that after being asked the same question too many times, huh? Not out of exasperation or anything like that, mind you. I just wanted to have something thoughtful prepared. Look, I even have a couple of pamphlets with me. You want one? Sure. What brings one of our world's 5 brains in jars to this place, though? Oh, I'm from around here, actually. I just wanted to take a walk for the first time in quite a bit of time. Have you come here before? Sadly, no. Otherwise, I'd remember a cute face like yours. Speaking of which, can I have your name? It's Jill. Jill, that's a really cute name. Thank you. Say, weren't you scared of going outside today? What's with the commotion around and all? It didn't stop you from coming here either, did it? Yeah, you're right. It's gonna take more than cryptic but ominous news to stop me. You're awfully energetic. Did you know that? Sorry, does that bother you? No, not at all. Just that I figured a brain in a jar wouldn't be so... happy. While I was alive, my body got to a point where there wasn't much I could do. This new state of existence allows me to accomplish more than I ever could before. Plus, I'm doing something that'll help people in the long run. Wouldn't you be happy? I wonder. Do you want to make me happy, Jill? I don't know. Where's this going? Depends on what it takes. Don't worry, just give me a beer. Alright then, yeah, I'll make you happy. 1 beer to make Taylor happy. Done. I can do that. Easy enough. 2, 1, 2, 4. Mix, bang, bang. Here, a beer. Ah yes, no matter what happens, beer's always good. Hey Taylor, may I ask you may I ask you something a bit indiscreet? You can ask anything you want. While you had your other body, were you male or female? That's actually quite the question. Especially considering I don't really know the answer either. Wait, what? You don't? I mean, I remember my name was Taylor. In fact, I remember every detail of my life, but that's the one thing that's a bit blurry. Blurry? Yeah, the team that put me here said that it might be a side effect of the whole process. My family and friends say that even in life, I didn't put too much thought into questions about gender. Oh, I see where they're going here. So, in the end, we're back to square one. Wait, don't you have pics or anything else? To be honest, I've chosen to not look too deeply into my old identity. Partly because I'm happier in this ambiguous state, but also because I have this gut feeling I'm not psychologically prepared to see what I looked like. I don't know. I feel like if I do, I might crumble. Damn. Just out of curiosity, in the third-person scenario, how should one refer to you? By my name. I had a feeling. I guess that makes sense. If you absolutely need to use pronouns, refer to me like you'd refer to any other house appliance. That's kind of tough, because sometimes it's just like, that's my baby, and like I'll call like my car she, but like I don't call my microwave anything. It's like, it's a microwave, so it'd be it. A TV or anything like that, and it. Oh, well, there we go. Are you okay with that? In the end, even if I can't speak, I'm just an object. That's actually something I've internalized a long time ago, even with my original body. I see. It's why the gender thing is always like, I know I'm not great at it, and I try to get better at it, but it's one of those things where I'm just like, sometimes it's like, I don't fucking know. Like, in a situation like this, and it's weird because I remember I got one comment before where it was just like, you used it, but I'm like, here the game is literally saying just say it, and I'm like, I don't know what to say. I see. If that doesn't make you comfortable, feel free to use neutral pronouns. To be honest, you can refer to me however you want. I don't really pay that mind to that. This isn't about what makes me comfortable. You know what the downside to this body is? I can't get drunk. Wait, what? If you want to call that a downside. If you wanted to drink alcohol for the taste, there are many alternatives. Drunkenness is a part of the whole experience. Yes, it is. Why though? Lilith could get drunk with no problem. Yeah, but in their case, their brain's a computer attached to their body. Getting drunk causes their brains to reduce the input speed to their bodies. Depending on the model, their drunk subroutine might throw in a different behavioral cycle even. It's hard to get drunk when the whole point of you being in a jar is figuring out how you work, figure out exactly how you work. Yeah, you're right. Hey, Jill! This would be Alma? Oh, Alma, yep. Alma. Where's the courtesy one would expect from plebeian bar staff? Welcome to Valhalla. What can I get you? Happy? Not when you put it that way. Why, hello there, beautiful. Whoa! You hurt my feelings with that, darling. Sorry, you don't see talking disembodied brains every day. I mean, I did work a summer in Lilla maintenance, but even then, those were talking heads. Oh, don't worry about it. At least you're not running or fainting. Your name was Alma, right? I'm Taylor. Nice to meet you, Taylor. Say, Alma, can I buy you a drink? Sorry, I only date people who are at least 50% organic, and have at least one face. I know just what to strive for then. Just kidding. It'd make me happy to make you happy by buying you a drink. Does that bother you? I guess if Jill's the bartender, I don't have a problem with that. Awesome. I'll pay for your next drink then. What will you have? I'll have a Cobalt Velvet. And you, Taylor? I'm fine, actually. You're gonna have me drink alone? She can't get drunk anyway, it doesn't matter. It can't get drunk anyway. I don't want to drink that much. Okay, then. Alright, let's make a Cobalt Velvet straight from Taylor to Alma. Bam! 2 out of high, 3 Flanergide, 5 Karmadrine. On the rocks and mix that bitch up. Your drink. Hope you enjoy it. You know, you've been nicer to me than these past minutes than at least 3 guys have been in the last year. Judging from the way you talk, I guess you've been a client here for a while, right? Only for about half a year or so, if memory serves me right. Really? One would think it's been longer. If feels like it's been longer. Shut up, you love me and you know it. So, you just started coming here and that was it? Well, the first time I came here, the other guy... Speaking of which, where's Pablo? Gillian. Archimedes. Dunno, adventuring or something? Anyways, the other guy served me the first time I came here. Nothing unusual there. The next time I showed up, Jill here was the one serving me, and I don't know. I felt like she just gets me. There's this chemistry. We click. Do we end up with Alma? We click, she says. The fact that I feel more chemistry with her than many other people is kind of sad, though. It's always good to see a nice friendship. Sadly, it's getting late, and I've got to go. I'll leave you two lovely ladies alone. See ya. Bye. Please come again. That tailor was sure was nice. A bit weird at first, though. Apparently one of 5 brains being studied by scientists or something. There's a summary of it in this pamphlet. Oh yeah, I've heard of them. Before. I can't believe I actually met one. Say, Alma, how many people are there in your family? Just curious. Well, aside from my mom and dad, we're 4 sisters and 1 brother. Funnily enough, we all have names that start with the first 5 letters in the alphabet. So you're the eldest one? No, I'm actually the middle kid. You're the middle kid, but your name starts with an A? Don't think too much about it. I never said the order reflected our ages. My sister Carlotta. Charlotta? No, that's Carlotta. The eldest one is the eldest one. Then there's Diana, just before me. Then comes Eva, and at the bottom lies Bella. Sorry, the youngest one is Bernardo. Sex change. You've never been alone, I'm guessing. Can't complain about that, I guess. That has to be what they're implying, is that a sex change happened. It helps that we were never 5. It's weird. They're doing gender in this day. That's interesting. It helps that we were never 5 in the same house. By the time Evita and Bernie were born, Diana and Carletta had already moved. Speaking of family, today I came because I need a break from everything that's been going on with them. Do you live with them? No, but Evita and Bernie do. Not to mention I visit them almost every day. Anyway, my second eldest sister, Diana, happened to just separated from her husband. It's not even been a week, but she's already gotten some other guy in her bed. Damn! She left her kid with her husband's parents and pretty much forgot about them. Never mind the fact that they need to go to school and all that. Damn. Yeah. Diana's life has always been messy, but these days she's really making it big. She wants time for herself to live her life. She didn't think about that when she's married the guy at 20. She didn't think about that when she's married a guy she's only known for like 3 months. You should take your own advice. Hey, I never marry someone who could catch my attention so quickly, okay? Sure, there was that one time when it almost happened, but I blame the damn stadium kiss cam. Kiss cam? I was going out with a guy my little sister introduced to me. Seems he was her friend's brother or something. We went out a couple of times and he invited me to an Atlanta Hawks basketball game. Is the only place I can imagine this happening. They always have the kiss cam that goes wrong. The move was nice, but then later the kiss cam focused on us and instead of kissing me, he proposed. I almost got caught in the mood and accepted. Huh. So I take it you rejected him in a stadium on the fucking kiss cam. We went out for like 3 weeks. I don't know, maybe he wanted to get my pants with the old sex on the wedding night line. But I honest to God can't understand why he thought it would be a good idea. That sounds too convoluted, you know? Proposing and waiting for the wedding night just for sex? Never underestimate the lengths a man is willing to go to get in your to get you in their bed. Honestly, can't disagree with her there. I can't. Although that is super fucking convoluted. I've seen more convoluted plots over the years. I'm feeling tempted to ask, but I'll pass. Want anything else? What's that bottle? Oh yeah, it's just some rum a client gave me yesterday. A gift? What did you do? A good enough service, I'm guessing. C-K? Wait. I don't know. I'm not sure if that's just chopped up. I understand what K is, but the rest of it I'm a little confused on. Interesting name. Oh, is she reading the name on the bottle? I see. What does it mean? Kasike is the name of the chieftain in some native tribes. I was going to say, I was like, why is she reading it like that? I would say, why is she saying that? I see. Do you want me to serve you some of this? I'll pass. I don't have too many good memories when where rum's involved. Give me a fringe weaver instead, will you? All right. Wonder what's up with her and rum, but anyways, let's give her a fringe weaver. Okay. Fringe weaver, I believe. Never mind. I'll stop. I'll stop now because I'll go on all day. One fringe weaver. What kind of memories do you have with rum? Nothing you need to worry about. Okay. Alright, now it's my turn to ask questions. About what? What kind of family is your family? Well, I'm an only child. My mom and dad split amicably. My mom is a violinist, so she was always away from home with the orchestra. I spent most of my time with my dad, my aunt, and my grandpa. Aside from that, I'd say my childhood was quite uneventful. Huh. Didn't you get something like your mom's artistic vein or something? I played the violin until I was around 16, I think. What made you stop? I don't know. I just kind of said, that's it, one day and stopped. What about cousins or the rest of your family? I see very little of them, actually. Mainly because my dad moved far away from most of them. Most of my mom's family live in France to boot. Okay, we're not quite that separate. It's more, I was actually the one who moved. So I don't see that much of my relatives that much anymore now. You know, we're like separated by about 1,000 miles, and I've been here for about 7 years now. So your mom's French? Yep. Can you speak French? Monero Grisio el plane de el plane el Bengili. I don't know. I'm not even gonna try. Ooh, what does that mean? Something about, oh, never mind. Rubbish? I don't know. I can't speak French. I did try though, but college started and I stopped taking classes. Funny thing, I actually have a cousin from my mom's side that lives close by. But you'll be hard pressed to make me spot him in a crowd. You're kind of lucky, you know? You're kind of lucky, you know? All my mom's side of the family lives here. The chances of me meeting someone I'm related to on the street are ridiculously high. But yeah, that's the primer of my family. Nothing too interesting, sadly. Your mom's a French violinist and you call that uninteresting? I'm wondering if your family has ever made a fuss about you being a hacker. Hacker makes it sound too exotic. It's like if I called you a mixologist. Alright, what exactly do you do then? Because I did, yep. I'm kind of on board with you. Please don't ever. Sounds like something someone would make to say to make bartenders sound sophisticated. Yes, it goes back to that Family Guy episode with Joe when he's like, I'm a mixologist, and he sits there with like the bow tie and everything, and they just go like, hey, what'd you like to drink? I like Moscow Mule, rum and coke coming right up. He just served rum and cokes for everybody. See. I mean, hacker is a good way to summarize it, but it's not the best. I'm a security consultant. Okay, those are actually two different things. People want to find flaws in the security of their systems, and I do my best to pinpoint where it breaks. Okay, and what is the term for this? In America, they would be called ethical hackers. Maybe that's a better term for specifically what she does, but when I hear this, I think of ethical hackers. That's because there's a certification that you can get in ethical hacking. That's what this is. Be it Glitch City or anywhere else in the world, they need security. I'm their woman. That's why cybersecurity is a huge thing in America. If you have the ability and you get a cybersecurity certification, you could be set for fucking life. Like, I'm talking high 5-digit salary, 6-digit salary kind of jobs. But it takes a lot of work, and you got to be committed to it. You told quite a few stories about cracking the databases to retrieve info, like some sort of mercenary, though. That doesn't change the fact that hacker is not the best term to use. Makes the whole thing sound illegal when it's actually an honest job. Yep. Didn't you tell me you once secured some incriminating pics from a guy's cell phone? A mostly honest job. Sheesh. What made you become a hacker, by the way? I've always been a sucker for puzzles. Even as a kid, I always had a Sudoku or crossword with me. But at some point, they started feeling kind of samey. So when I started college, I took a course on system security. It felt like the kind of puzzle I was looking for. I mean, there are all kinds of things involved in breaching net security. You need to attack the stuff from different angles. And it's something that that's always evolving. The whole point of everything is to strengthen security. What was that? That was weird. Every time you think you've got the gist of it, they change everything. So it's kind of like an always evolving puzzle. A puzzle I help make harder at that. Huh, I didn't think about it that way. It is less action-y than what movies make it up to be. Yeah, you're not just slamming on the keyboard going... That's not... No. No real-time frantic typing, nothing like that. Thank you. Still, my code break, though... I was still seeing my code break through something. It's an amazing feeling. Will you have anything else? I'll have a classy drink. Any classy drink. Here's nothing. Classy drink. Type. Classy. She knows damn well she wants that bad touch. She wants a bad touch. Alma loves the bad touch. 4-card machine. Oh, and the Flanner Giant. I'm missing that. On the rocks. Mix it up. Bang. You and me, baby, ain't nothing but mammals. And I think that's something she kind of accepts. Here you are. Yep, just what I needed. Thanks. Say, Jill, what's the worst that could happen if you don't get your drinks right? Funny story. Well, people have the right to not give me money. Yep. If they don't pay for it, I don't get my bonus. No bonus means less money and no tips, which doesn't help because I have to pay bills. Oh, I see. Do you have to make an effort to pay your bills? Nope. Cybersecurity is a big thing. They will pay you lots of money for it. You have no idea how much I hate you right now. Well, my job pays pretty well, and I'm not the kind to spend too much on things other than food and bills. Even then, you're still being paid an insane amount. Well, not an insane amount. Cybersecurity is like super fucking important. Maybe maintenance on my hands and new equipment, but aside from that... Oh, I know. If you ever have trouble with your bills, why not live with me? We could be roommates. Dunno. Moving my stuff through the stairs because the elevator's broken. Having to move my liquor collection. Never mind the fact that my cat's a shut-in that got very upset the one time I moved some furniture around. The idea of moving just gives me a headache. You shouldn't take things so seriously when I say them, you know. I don't, but I've thought about it before. Now I need some air. I'm gonna take a break. You wanna come? Are you inviting me to the back of the bar? You should invite me to the dinner. You should invite me to dinner first. Every minute you waste making jokes is time taken away from my break. Fine, let's go. Boss, I'm taking my break. Call me if anyone comes in. Sure, sure. Boom, 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 boom. All right, let's save. It's like the music in this game is so good. Like every time I come back in, I feel better about myself. Cold, 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 cold. Alright, let's change up the music this time. No. Let's see, let's actually go backwards this time. Bang, bang, bang. Bang, 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 bang. Bang, 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 bang. There we go. Ah, good old breakbeat. It sure is chilly out there. It sure is chilly out there. It's kind of refreshing. The hobo out there seems like a nice guy. Billy Vine? Yeah, he's a cool guy. He went homeless after Vine got retired. Very respectful. Or apparently he got into some legal trouble, and that's why he likes that. That's why he's like that. Really? He could also just be a very nice crackhead, though. I have a cousin that lives like a hobo, actually. Really? Yeah, he's a hipster. It's a bit complicated, though. Problem is, his family has tried to get him to live with them, but his pride won't let him accept their help. He'd rather live on the streets for some reason. You can't tell with some people, sadly. Why did he become a hobo in the first place? I'm gonna make a guess before we get to this. So, in New York City, there were people who didn't necessarily get a job or want to get a job because they could go on the streets and play a hobo, and that's how they would get their money. I'm curious if this is the same thing. Bad investments in debt. Banks evicted him from his house. Alright, never mind. We're not even close. Oh. It's a serious problem because he has epileptic attacks but refuses to take his medication. I just don't get what's up with him. Honey, some service here. I'm here, don't scream. This. Oh, were you two hanging out at the back of the bar? What kind of stuff are you doing? Just talking. Is that what they call it these days? What do you want? Something soft, something sweet. No alcohol, please. Wouldn't it be the same if you just grabbed a soda from a vending machine? But I like you! Do you just like my presents so much? No, please stop crying. Sweet and non-alcoholic, you say? Alright. Dorothy wants something sweet and alcohol-free. I don't know if Mulan tea is... Never mind. I guess she needs something sobering. Sugar Rush ain't gonna get it done. That's happy. That's sweet and soft. Oh, but the Karmatrine is optional. I wonder if the Blue Fairy will work because it's optional Karmatrine. I think that may, yep, that's what we're gonna go with. Alright. Blue Fairy, just all aldehyde and one Flanergide, no Karmatrine. Age it, mix it, done. Let's see if this works. Here, like you asked. See? You don't get this kind of treatment from vending machines. Unless you're Lawrence. But he has this weird idea that good service is the same as selling lukewarm cans of cola. Lawrence? A friend of mine. He's a vending machine. Oh. Oh, but how impolite of me. I'm lovely, and my name's Dorothy. Dorothy Hayes. Nice to meet you. Yeah, we know who you are. Oh. Oh, she hasn't met Alma before. Oh my god, this is gonna get interesting. This is her first time meeting Alma. Oh, I'm Alma. The pleasure's mine. Dorothy, you say? Yep. Why? Nothing. I guess I've heard about you before. Really? What kind of stuff? Tell me, tell me! Mostly about your, pluckiness. And here I was thinking it was because I'm a sex worker. I don't think Dorothy knows what the term plucky is. So much for trying to be subtle. Hey, I take pride in my job. Otherwise I wouldn't be doing it. Isn't it dangerous? I know how to take care of myself, thank you very much. Where do you work, Alma? I'm a hacker. What the fuck? Oh, I see. Okay, no, I see what she's doing. Really? A full-fledged hacker? Not the kind that seems like, not the kind that sees a computer logged into some account and says, that's hacking, right? That's what we used to do. You say, hey, listen, you leave your Facebook wide open. Status. Blah, 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 likes dirty gym socks in his mouth or whatever. I don't know. It's usually way worse than that. That was like the nice version of what I could have said. No, of course not. I've always been curious about how being a hacker works. Do you just start typing really fast while waiting for something to happen? No. I can explain, but I don't know if you'll get it. Well, you won't know until you try, right? Last time I said that I had to jam this plastic replica of a halogen light bulb up a grown man's ass. This game, it was a success. Okay, then, let me try to explain in general how it works. Let's say I have to retrieve information from a company's database. Alright? First, I have to do some research on the target OS, operating systems, servers, how the information is stored, and all that. There's been a couple of occasions where I had to go in blind, but they're the exception rather than the rule. First, I secure things from my side. I start working behind proxies, websites, and through other more vulnerable computers I find on the way. After that, I start testing the network. So this actually sounds like hacking music. I go through the basic protocols, try knowing exploits as long as they don't trigger any alarm. Once I've tested the ground, the fun starts. I go through all the security protocols and look to bypass them. Sometimes I have to look deeper into the code for the password itself. I see. She's not following any of this. Then, when I'm finally in, I go and retrieve user privileges. After that, I go and try to become a super user and get what I need. How do you do that? Well, there are a couple of ways. I can use a pre-made program to hack into an already existing account. The TV is off. Why is the TV off? I didn't ask for that. Have I just not been paying attention to that? And it's been... Did it turn off? I'm not sure now. I kind of want to pay attention to it. I can use some info someone already gave me. But the usual way is using a buffer overflow. Buff! What happens next? What happens next? I create a backdoor in the system before leaving and covering my tracks. I can't! She's overloading. I can't handle it anymore! Alma, hack me! Hack me like you've never hacked anything before! Make my buffer overflow. Create a backdoor in me. Whoa. Escalate your user privileges. Find flaws in my security! Sorry, I got carried away. No shit. What happened? Have you seen those movies or books where a couple does something like paint a picture or cook or do their sculpt together, but they make it sound like they're having sex instead? Suggestive scenes, yes. Well, that whole thing was kind of like that for me. Really? I guess humans don't really get it because their minds don't upload to networks or anything. But trust me, if you record it yourself giving a really detailed explanation or a really sexy voice, you'd make millions! Horny little or unexploited market. I see. Oh, looks like my ride is here. Your ride? Yep, my brother-in-law came to look for me. Is it alright to ask that from him? It's okay. I've known him since preschool. It just so happens that he got married to my sister. Hey, Dorothy, you need a ride? Can you drop me by 3rd Street? Sure, it's on the way. Yay! I'll take your offer then. Bye, honey. Later, Joe. Take care. Street seems noisy. Oh, a client. Oh, hello, welcome to Valhalla. What can I get? Alright, what voice am I doing for this? Such a small yet comfortable place. Truly an oasis of spiritual drinks in the midst of the suburban desert. A place where lost and corrupt souls can gather to forget their troubles for a while. A nest where everyone from the most pathetic scum to the vilest trash junkie can sit to kill their insides. Truly a real persona non grata. That's Latin for mysterious place, by the way. I'm so smart and philosophical. Alright, we've got ourselves a persona non grata here. What will you have then? 17! Excuse me? I said 17! 7 plus teen! What does that mean? What does it mean to you? Just to be sure, 17 is about the drink you want, right? Only if you want it to be. 17, the hell does that mean? That's actually a good question. Does he mean literally the 17th drink available? A piano man? Is that actually what he wants? I'm not sure. On the rocks, please. 3. Oh, this would piss me off as a bartender. Don't do shit like this. Please don't. 5, 1, 2, 3. Just tell me what you want, what you really, really want. How is this a 17? It isn't. You said 17 would be related to your drink, and if I thought it was, and I think it isn't... Ooh, you subverted my expectations by taking me literally. Sneaky. And what brings you here, mister? I have a question mark on my forehead. I thought it was a little hair thing, but no, it turns out it's a question mark. I'm Armando. Virgilio Armando. See, I introduced myself using the Asian order because that's a lot more polite. We're in Neo San Francisco. Right. And I came here looking for an otherworldly experience. I'm in love with Japanese culture. I was supposed to passing by and saw this place is called Valhalla. I want to see the souls of resting warriors, the wounded spirits of noble souls. The golden hall full of never-ending banquets, the lively Valkyries looking over them. We have some arcade machines on the corner. No, you're taking me too literally. You see, I'm being poetic. I'm giving a mystical air to a mundane affair. I wanted to see drunk people. I wanted to see waitresses and food. I wanted to see the bar in all of its decadent glory. Well, you're out of luck. Today's been quite the slow day. Not that I'm very surprised given how things have been going in the streets, though. Humans are a nasty bunch, that much is true. Making a ruckus, coming at each other. Well, that's to be expected from the only mammal to kill its own. I'm no zoologist, but I'm pretty sure that's not the case. Oh yeah? Then give me an example, non-zoologist bartender. Like I said, I don't know exact details, I just know that isn't right. If memory serves me right, once a lion takes over a pride, every cub born from another lion is killed or something. Takes over a pride? You can't take over pride. Pride isn't a tangible thing. You need to stop making things up, not zoologist bartender. That's how I feel right now. But going back on topic, do you know what the number 17 means? The atomic number of chlorine? No, and Chloe is a name, not a number, you know. The group of halogens are in the periodic table. Stop making up words like halogens, periodic, and table. Okay, then I give up. The 17 is us! Eh? Every human has 17 pairs of chromosomes. No, they don't! Every human has 17 pairs of chromosomes. That number is the whole foundation of you and me. It's 23, yeah. What is? Humans have 23 pairs of chromosomes, not 17, you idiot. Well, they're both primal numbers, so it's the same idea. Okay, they actually are that. Primal. Do you want anything else? Oh, no, they're not primal numbers. Shit, no, they're prime numbers. Shit, sorry. He caught me off guard for a minute there. No, they're prime numbers. I was like, wait a minute, something is off there. Do you want anything else? I'd like a single plum floating in perfume served in a man's house. What the fuck is this? What the fuck is happening right now? Okay. He wants a plum floating perfume in a... Son of a bitch. Is this plum wine? A fedora, that's what he wants. Am I supposed to do the same thing that I did where I put it on the ice and I mix it a little bit and then a plum flume? There we go. Here. Huh, you didn't... Wait, you did. Enjoy? I will. I'll drink this, perfume. You don't really have to... Yeah, that'd be silly. You win this round, bartender. Hey, bartender, have you ever thought about death? How? What if we were already dead, both of us? What? What tells you I even existed before I entered that door? How can you reassure me that this reality is real and we're not, in fact, in heaven or hell all along? What if everything up to this point is just some stupid story written by an unemployed 20-something in this room? I could punch you to make you feel reality. I don't care about any of that, actually. This reality is real enough for me, and that's all that matters. It's such a closed-mind way of seeing things. You need to get away from the factual facts. Open your mind to things beyond your reach. You'll never reach enlightenment if you don't start. The habanera has started. It means the twilight of the gods in German, by the way. Well, you're on your own, bartender. Oh, enjoy your new world order. What? A couple of nearby cars exploded, it seems. Oh, hell. Let me take a look out the window. Be careful. I see lots of flashes in the distance, most likely gunshots. Jill, come here a sec. What? About 5 gigabytes of reports proving that several White Knight squads have been used to cover illegal auctions were released to the public by an unknown anarchist group. We're receiving reports of several units going rogue and using their weapons to hunt down anyone they find on the street. Several counterterrorism forces from neighboring cities have been dispatched in order to subdue the crazed units after a plea from the vice president. We're still waiting for a declaration from Zaibatsu Corp's CEO on the subject, but until then, things are ugly in and outside of of that bank, it seems. Oh, sorry, that's what Jill said that. I recommend you stay here tonight. It's too dangerous to even think about going outside. What if they break in? They won't. Even then, the bar has quite the security system. And I'll be here protecting you as an added bonus. Yeah, I guess I'll stay tonight. Stay night. By the break of dawn, I'll get you the spare mattress that I have. Do you mind sleeping in my office? I'm sure Jill would love that. No, I guess it's fine. Good. Let's hope everything gets solved by the morning. I'll have Zankanto on hand, just in case. The metal bat with nails? There's nothing you can't bash! Say, Gil, 4. Hope everything's better by tomorrow. A flawless service bonus not granted, all because of that one asshole. Sleep tight, I'll protect you. Oh, I get $300 for that. Only 25% commission. Fuck that guy. That one guy, fuck him. Well, this is interesting. This normally doesn't happen, but I guess because we have to stay there, we don't get to go back home and do that screen. Man, if I'd known that, I probably would have done more at home. Which, by the way, it was brought to my attention that the thing that Jill has underneath her, or it said that she's sitting underneath, which I thought was like, how does a bed work that way, is actually a kotatsu table. And then I took a look at one and I was like, oh, that does make more sense. I don't know how to treat this. I'm guessing tomorrow will be day 6. So I guess I'll save here, and then I'll see you on the next episode of Valhalla Cyberpunk Bartender Action. We're gonna need shots for this one. Yeah, I'm gonna make shots. That's what we'll do.